Hi YouTube! So this is going to be a video about my very first bullet journal. This is also my first YouTube video ever, so be nice. I just really enjoy watching these kind of videos. It's where I got a lot of ideas and adaptations for my own bullet journal, and I hope that maybe I can do that for someone else. So I just bought at my local Barnes & Noble a regular large moleskin with graph rule and hardcover, and I really like it. I don't necessarily know what the difference is between the moleskin and the very popular Leuchtturm, I hope I'm saying that right, Leuchtturm 1917 notebooks, other than maybe the dot grid. But I really like graph. It's what I use in my college classes, so it works for me for my bullet journal as well. And I just put like a decal sticker from my last trip to Portland, which was actually our honeymoon. So I'll just get right into it. So the first page, I guess when you first open it up, I just have another postcard from Portland. You'll see that a lot. Covered up my information here with this Post-it. And I just put a picture of my fiance and me, and made a little title page. I left it blank for a while, and then I decided, just go for it, just do it. So I started in October, and I didn't really know what I was doing, and I ended up with kind of a lot of white space, so I used some washi kind of doodles, more washi, to kind of fill it out and customize it after October was finished, actually. And October was a fun month for me because I'm working full-time, I'm in school full-time, and I was planning my wedding, which was November 6th, so it was pretty busy, excuse me. And so I did the full calendar, and I do like this layout. I just found myself using it less and less. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue to use it. Let me see if I can focus it a little bit better here. No, I can't. Okay, bad camera. That's okay. But basically, I just have it set out Monday through Sunday. That's what I like. And I did do some color coding based on my classes. Pink is going to be wedding stuff, that kind of thing. So my first weeklies were really basic. I just did minimal doodling. I used the same pen for everything, and I like it, but I ended up liking other things more. So this is my first spread that was just wedding to-do list stuff, and it's pretty much filled out now. Go me. Well, the wedding's over, so it better be filled out now. Another weekly. This is where I started doing doodling a little bit more. Let me see if I can get it to kind of focus maybe. And you'll see that I did not really follow through with this, but that's okay. Another weekly, really basic. This was the spread I did for my English class. I had a lot of reading to do, so I had tried to make kind of a checklist for each class, what I needed to be reading, and important dates. And I intended to do this for more of my classes, but it didn't end up working out with the way they were structured, so this worked just kind of for this class in general. Another weekly here, and then we get into November. This is my favorite spread I've ever done. I think I'm obsessed with it. I embellished kind of a lot with washi tape, and I printed out some pictures from Pinterest that just kind of went with the color scheme and were just kind of cute. Cut them out, glued them in. It's a good way to get rid of white space, and I think it's so cute. I can't handle it. And then I went into my November monthly calendar, and I still did color coding here, but I kind of fell off a little bit by adding more assignments, work schedule, that kind of thing. I didn't really put it in my calendar as much as I probably should have. And then here is the week before my wedding, so it's kind of chaotic. And I just put some pictures from my wedding in here after the fact, because I didn't end up using this for my actual wedding day as much as I thought I would. I put timelines and notes and vendor lists and that kind of thing shot list, packing checklist, and I did use it kind of leading up to the weekend, but then once we were there, I didn't find that I needed to use it as much as I thought I would, but it was still nice to have just to get all of my thoughts in one place. And then I ended up with this blank page because I thought I was going to have like a huge to bring list, like it was a very DIY thing, so I just put a picture in there after we got them back. And then this is the spread that I find myself using the most because I'm working on my thank you card list right now. And this is my lifesaver. I have what everybody got us and their names, and I just a little box to check off after I finished the thank you note. So this is more weeklies, get into midterms here. And then this was when we were going to leave for our honeymoon in Portland. So I started doing the same kind of thing that I did for our honeymoon, or sorry, for the wedding, and doing a packing checklist and have little icons for the weather, but same thing, didn't end up using it, so maybe next time. And then we both got sick. We got colds when we were leaving, so I didn't end up kind of filling this out as much as I wanted to, but I put some memorabilia in here just the same, kind of fill it out. And then another picture, like a business card from one of the places we went to. And then the rest of that week, we were recovering from being sick, so it didn't really fill out too much, but it was still fun setting it up. And then this was last week, so this was the week before finals. I started doing meal planning on these little post-it notes, which I really like. Let's see if I can like focus it a little bit more. Maybe not. Ooh. Yeah. So that ends up working out really well for me. And then I wish I had kind of maybe differentiated assignments and things with colors or different, I don't know, like coming up with a better system for that because it all kind of runs together in like one crazy thing on this spread. And then this is this week. This is finals week. So it's kind of a disaster, but that's okay. It always is. And I tried to do like water tracking, but as you can see, well, today's Wednesday, so not too bad, but I haven't actually filled anything out, and I have drank water today. Still doing the same meal planning thing. I really like it, and I ended up making a few more of these little post-its for further on in the weeks. And so, granted, since it was finals week, I should have been doing a lot more studying than I did, maybe, but I found myself just kind of pre-planning, and I went kind of far ahead. So here's next week. I kind of set it up, filled in a couple of things, decorated slightly, and then like now you're gonna see things are about to get crazy. So I forgot to do a December calendar and a December future log, so I just kind of stuck it in wherever there was space next, which happened to be in the middle of the month. Here I do more color coding. That does work for me. I should really stick to that more. This is my future log here, and I just have like a little picture of a Christmas tree. I have a lot of birthdays this month, so that kind of takes up the majority of things, and I have some goals that I want to stick to, decorated with some cute metallic washi. This is from Hobby Lobby. It's the Rose Quartz and Serenity set, which is my favorite. Here's a spread that I'm working on right now for Christmas gifts. I have some top secret information in there that the recipient can't know about yet, so I have that covered up. Here is Christmas week, and I really like how this one is kind of turning out. I think I like doing the week on one page and then having the page next to it for notes, to-dos, whatever, like a running to-do list. So I might try to stick with that, but well, I already kind of filled things out. So too late for that. Well, not too late for that. Anyway, I digress. This is a spread that I made for finals week, so I was doing some studying and did pretty well in my study plan. And I still have some outstanding assignments for a class that's due at the end of the week, so I have a checklist there for art. Here is the week after Christmas. I did a little bit more of a creative type of layout. This is where we're leaving for part 2 of our honeymoon to Cancun, so I have some information there. I should maybe cover it up. Who cares? You probably can't read it. And this is definitely where I started getting inspired from YouTube and the different Instagrammers that I follow. This is definitely Myriad Inklings. She's my favorite. I'm obsessed with her. And I definitely got some inspiration from her for this. And then this is where I'm going to be filling out some information about our honeymoon. Cancun details, all of the whatever particulars I want. I started making, non-date specific spreads. So I have a just general running wish list, my 2017 year at a glance. This is January future log. Oh, I really like this one too. I like how this is turning out here. This is some washi tape from Hobby Lobby. And I have these little like craft labels that I used. My 2017 word of the year, I decided, and some more like printouts from the internet. January calendar, I haven't really figured out what I'm going to do with that yet, but I did the washi tape on the edges here so I can kind of flip through and see when my monthly calendars are pretty easily. And then this is going to be for my 2017 New Year's resolutions. I like to do those every year, but I like to have like a whole, I don't know, like breakdown and specific goals and sub-goaling and things like that. So I haven't really set that up yet. The next few pages are school related and they're not really done. So I'm going to skip ahead here. I have a to be read list and a TV shows to watch list. And I really like this washi that's like Galaxy. I like that a lot. And then I have, this is my favorite spread in the whole entire thing. This is my meal ideas. Since I'm a newlywed, we are trying to eat at home a lot and cook healthy food. And sometimes at the end of the week, I find myself just lost as to what meals I want to make for the upcoming week. And, we try to do all of our shopping once a week. So I started making a list of meals that I've made before that have been successful or things that I have like pinned on Pinterest that I really want to try. So I really like this. I ended up using it a lot recently, so I'm going to definitely keep this for future bullet journals and maybe make like a whole kind of small bullet journal for the future that's just based on food. That makes me sound like a little piggy, but I don't care. I love it. This is just a spread for ideas for other spreads. I haven't really gotten very far on this, but I think it will be useful. Every time I get an idea for something, I try to write it in there. And I just started this like yesterday, and I have a few that I already want to kind of incorporate. I did a couple more weekly spreads here for January. I think really I had some time on my hands, you guys. I should have been studying harder than I did, but hey, c'est la vie. Another week. I really like this printout from the internet. Shit happens. And then I got into February. Same kind of thing as I usually do. And that is as far as I've gotten. So I have like quite a lot of blank pages left, but look how fat this is already. Like even when I kind of like squeeze it together, it is like a chunkster. When I just lay it down, it does not lay flat. So, and this is probably, I would guess, like halfway through. So I think this is gonna be a problem. So that's pretty much the gist of it. I really enjoyed setting this up. I love using it every day. It's my favorite thing in the world right now. I'm obsessed with it. And I can't wait to fill it up because this is going to be the first notebook that I ever fill up in my life. I'm terrible about that. I always buy them and then I don't use them all the way. So hopefully this was as fun for you to watch as it was for me to flip through. And I will try to update this again when I have more spreads done and maybe when I get done with the book. Thanks, guys. Bye.